Welcome to Life Beyond Death. Thank you for tuning in, and please click the like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell to be notified when a new video is posted. Today's near-death experience was posted anonymously on the IN's website. My family owned a farm in Louisiana. They were burning off the fields getting ready for the spring planting season, March 19, 1958. I was 5 years old and joined my older brother in the field. The grass was burned black and no fire was there, so I sat down on the ground. I did not see the cinders that were still there. It hit my petticoat and ignited. I ran through the horse pasture and my brother tried to save me. One of my most vivid memories was seeing him cover his face against a huge oak tree, crying, unable to put me out and giving up on me. My mother was in the house with an infant son and looked out because of the screaming. She ran to me, jumping a 6-foot fence, rolled me and put me out, burning her hands. I was conscious and very calm. I was taken by ambulance and remember being in the ER with people scrambling and hovering over me, frantically administering care. I remember not feeling any pain. I blinked my eyes, and when I opened them, just that quick, the light was burning my eyes because it was so bright. I still could see the people in silhouette because the light was behind them. It was then permeating everything. I describe it like living in a fluorescent light bulb and everything is brilliant. It is like being on the inside of the bulb and the light going right through you, coming out of you, etc. I could not see for the brightness. I complained to the people around me I thought were doctors and nurses that the light was bright and to turn it off. I kept asking them, "How can you see?" I was looking through my eyelashes and one of them said, "It would be all right in a minute. I would adjust to it." The light was replaced by a soft glow. This glow was more indirect light. It was pink and gold in nature. It was warm and loving. It is similar to the light you get at sunset and at dawn. Since early childhood, my parents would find me at dawn outside, and sometimes I would make my bed outside on the ground in order not to miss the sunrise. I have the urge to be outside at sunset as well. I think it is because I am trying to find that light again. The first thing I felt was unconditional love and acceptance. No judgment existed there. I felt so nurtured and loved, as if I was being held up close to someone. It was the most wonderful feeling. Every thought was known to them before I was even aware of it. It was that fast. I was known by them as well as I know myself. They were beautiful beings. No wings, just beautiful faces. Looking back, they appeared to be male, but I thought of them as asexual beings. Words were not needed. Every thought was instant. We did not need to speak. I did speak, however, later. I would use my voice. I acted like the child that I was at that time after I was into the experience. I knew that if I wanted to stay, I would and could. It did not speak this out loud, though. I knew I was there and enjoying it, but that I could return. I discovered they were protecting me during the healing process my body was in. I was taken out of the pain and was told to think of this as hibernation, and like the animals that sleep during the winter, I would wake up to play in the spring again. I was the one who told them it was time for me to go, play in the sunshine again. They entertained me. I played with other children that I feel more connected to than my own siblings. They are not in this earthly lifetime with me. I knew them intimately, however, and they are connected to me in some way more so than the people on this side. I knew that there was a thin curtain between my family and the life I have here and the one there. The people here cannot see through it, but we could see through it from the other side, much like a two-way mirror works. In the ER, I had lapsed into a coma. I awoke 1 month later on April 19th, my 6th birthday. It was one of many such experiences. I tended to go into cardiac arrest due to my blood volumes and infection. Tolerances to large amounts of pain medications required them to up dosages that put me at high risk for procedures. I knew that I was destined to return. I knew I had a purpose to fulfill. I knew that I was not ordinary and a little out of step from other people. I did not know that this was not a common experience and that this did not happen to everyone. I grew up just assuming everyone knew about this. I never doubted the experience or questioned it. There are other experiences too. I underwent cardiac arrest for 2.5 minutes during skin grafting. During this time, my mother was visited by a being that others explained away to her because she was on medication for the burns to her hands. She held a conversation with this being about me. I do not come from a religious family. They tend to be a little skittish about such things. Members of my family and perfect strangers on the street have often told me of a being they see around me. It is not unusual for me to hear this. I have also had friends, co-workers, strangers in cities all across the country tell me strange things at times. They have also told me of a light that is coming from me. I have even gone unrecognized by family and friends for some unknown reason. My former husband of 25 years also did not recognize me one day when I came into his office. I talked to him for several minutes and then he sort of snapped out of it and was astonished it was me. I don't quite understand this phenomenon, but my own mother did it as well later that same day when I stopped by her home. There is so much to tell, and words cannot explain the beauty, rapture, and essence of the experiences. I get frustrated trying because I feel so inadequate to do so. I cannot do it justice or convey the splendor of it all. I would not give anything for these experiences. The worst thing to happen to you can turn out to be the very best thing to happen to you. What do you think about this person's experience? Let me know in the comments section, and feel free to share your own experiences if you wish. Thank you for tuning in, and have a blessed day.